Hi there, everybody. This is Mark Bromley, your favorite artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. And today, in this episode, we are going to introduce you to a portraiture of Sara that was actually being done based on an artist technique and stylized version of, this is an art assignment. And this one's called Sara. It was a Latino girl that I actually dated for a while. Her nose is actually a lot smaller than the nose that I have here. This painting was actually slightly exaggerating features, and it was based on a particular artist's art style. And I did it in my own style way, so it's kind of like a meld mesh of that artist and my art style. And I just wanted to get it in there for the assignment, and that's pretty much what I did there. And the hair is pretty accurate. I'd have to say that. And it was a lot of fun and stuff. Like I said, we used to hang out quite a bit. But she was kind of like living La Vida Loca. That was kind of the explanation with our relationship. She had like a attention deficit disorder as far as relationships were concerned, and sometimes that would actually be kind of detrimental and kind of not so great, but nonetheless, she was a fantastic person to know, and it was always fun being around her. Uh, Interestingly fun and too much activity going on, but oftentimes if I left her out of my sight for too long, she would be found someplace else where well, anyways, that's just the way it was. And yeah, really, it was a lot of fun and stuff. And this is part of the painting right here. This is basically a sea of green and an ocean. It's like grass and an ocean combined together, and then there's like a mountain range back there and a nice cloudy sky at nighttime. And I think it came together pretty well. It's very impressionistic, and it's a very strong piece as far as getting really artsy uh, kind of goes. And that's just a really, yeah, it is. It's actually a pretty good painting, actually. So yeah, you can just use basic simple colors on a black background. And this was put on chipboard, so this was painted on chipboard. Gesso chipboard, gesso was black, so this was working with black gesso. And elevating the color, uh, which is usually a lot of whites and a lot of more uh, brighter color was actually used in this, which turned out, I think, quite nicely. And like I said, we used to do the mosh pit thing, doing the daisy chain swinging around that stuff. Went to a few raves together, and there was and the fraternity parties up at College Western University, and it was a lot of fun. We did have a lot of fun up there. Anyways, this is the Painting Sarah, and I'm Mark Bromley. And if you like my artwork, just visit my website. Send me some email if you're interested in ordering a copy of my work, or if you want to do murals or things like that, I'm able to do that too. This was done probably around 1993-ish, 92, 93, and that's when this painting actually was done. So that's a long time ago for me, and it's 2023 right now. So this is quite a long time ago, about 30 years or so. And that's when I was a art student. So a lot of my artwork when I was an art student was limited to a certain amount of time. And if you're doing a lot of artwork in a very small amount of time, the artwork's never going to really turn out the way it's supposed to. And you see it in other artists' work too. If they're not given time, they just kind of do a really quick job, and it's never really what they really can do. But you can see here that it's a lot of skill and a lot of technique that goes into actually creating even an image such as this. I mean, I guess you can compare it to like Van Gogh or, yeah, like Van Gogh, other artists like that of that period. Uh, Maybe Picasso and stuff like that as well. They were quite imaginative. They created a lot of creativity in their artwork. And, but what do you think it looks like? What do you feel like? Does it actually call to you? Does it give you an idea for an art style? It should, because at the time I was a student, and I was a top performing student. A lot of my artwork got top grades and got recognized for a lot of unique accomplishment because it was not the run of the mill artwork. I would have to say the teachers were always kind of curious what kind of artwork I was actually producing because it didn't always follow the same norms or conventions that uh, a more mundane or routine artist would actually create. It actually embodied the more critical thinker, the more critical thinking artist, and that's what's in this painting right here. You can see a lot of texture, a lot of artistry in the brushstroke and how it's being muted into the painting as if it's being sculpted. So there's a lot going on here that is even more in depth than just the image itself. But oftentimes I run into a lot of people that have no interest in artwork and that are kind of charlatans or never really truly admired any kind of art. So they're always a little brutish, a little condescending, a little bit harmful to real art. And those kind of people, when you talk to those people that don't understand art, and they're on the city council here in Northland, they're they're incompetent and they can never understand art. They would never appreciate such things like this because they couldn't see the beauty of the person. And that's really what's actually in here is the beauty of Sara and her color, her variety, and her zest for life, you could say. And it was fantastic knowing such a person. Anyways, I'm Mark Bromley. Just help me out with my artwork. Thank you.